morning, everyone. Today we are headed to Monroe, New York. We are going to remove one 550 underground oil tank, and we're going to install a 275 gallon horizontal right up in a little raised area, unfortunately in the front of the home. But because their furnace is in the center of the house, there's no way to get a new return and suction copper line to the burner, so we're gonna have to tie into the existing. We'll see you there. Too bad we couldn't get another guy involved with that. This tank is 300 pounds. Huh? And the way they design it, it's just not designed to be carried, believe it or not, right?
Oh, straight up.
It's just so awkward.
Like normal.
Oh, you could?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're
Yeah,
just too cool for that sometimes.
but if there's a problem, it just goes straight down. Not tipping over.
Learn how to...
Yeah, I know. We do it in stages, boys.
Oh, push me.
See, Mike actually has to push Sammy because it's...
Right here.
And we are going to get it up and in between there to try to hide it. Let's get that out of here. Is that it for an hour?
Yeah, you can back this up.
All right. So we've already removed those two trees and bushes, and I think my only concern is this electrical outlet. It runs down to these lights, so we've got a line coming here, and then that dead man, I'll show you once that's uncovered. So every horizontal tank that we get, gauge we get, this is the flow gauge. This thing is supposed to
be straight, first of all.
It's supposed to float fluidly. But as you can see, when it's full, it'll go that high, and then as the oil goes down, it sticks. It doesn't fall down. And the homeowner calls me, says I sold them a bad gauge.
My trailer.
So we're gonna get a little WD, squirt some here, squirt some there, and it does it. Unscrew this. This is a little trick for the homeowners. If this is happening to your gauge, all you got to do is unscrew that and just push down on that, and it'll move and it'll reset, instead of having to call a plumber and get a surcharge. Just unscrew that glass cap and move it up and down yourself manually. That's a little free tip from the Tank Master team. All right, well, Mikey stuck the tank. It had 29 inches of product in it. 3.5 inches were water. So we know that's not a good thing. So we are going to, doesn't have a good insurance carrier. So this is possibly going to have an issue. So Craig, right now, because we have to tie into that return and suction, I can't snag it with my bucket. If I snag it and pull it, I stretch it. I don't just break it where I get a hold of it. I stretch it all the way in, so I ruin the line. So then we would have a big problem. So it's actually going to be somewhere in that vicinity. We need to get it, find it, cut it, bend it up out of the way so I can continue my tank removal. And this dead man that I was so concerned about, I think it runs to about here, which in my opinion is useless. We continue on. So we think it's right about this area. There it is. Okay. Look at that. No damage.
I didn't tell him. He's like, dude, you're going this way?
We are now transferring the usable fuel. Tank set in place.
Huh?
Got the copper set to tie in.
I always ask.
Going smooth.
He's going as smooth again.
Yeah. So if you can see that white going in it, that's the water. This tank has 3.5 inches of water. So that's it all going in right now. We're pumping that into our truck. That's not going into the homeowner. That's pretty cool. All right, we got Mikey garbing up for the cleaning of the tank. There's the standard gloves he uses.
Garbing up.
I don't know, is that the right term? Garbing up? Garb? Why
Do
not?
it yourself.
Yeah, why not? There's the boots he uses. That's the Tyvek. Not sure why he's getting a drill. The other boot. Everybody's a little lethargic. Sammy's opening the drum because that's where the 5-gallon spackle bucket's full. There you go, that's it. Michael, get dressed. Where's your respirator?
Right.
To my right?
That's your left.
That's my left. Respirator. There it is. Respirator, gloves. Those are your gloves here?
Yep, you're just gonna walk, not grab anything. Sassy.
Wow. Getting yelled at by everybody. My kids, they know everything. Okay. I don't have to do this. I'm 60 years old. I've got enough money to retire. I do this for these guys. And now I'm doing YouTube videos. Yeah. Looks chunky in there, Mike. That may be 2.5.
Yeah. Alright, killer.
You can see right there the water purging back in. There. See?
Right where he's free.
Right there.
Yep.
So there's your hole.
That ain't good, right?
No. Want to clean the tank? Yeah, we can't remove it from the ground until it's clean. And a lot of inspectors, I can't pull it from the ground until he's sitting here watching us. Yeah, it's coming in bad. Yeah. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna pop it out real quick. Watch, you'll see it right here. See it coming in? Bubbling. Right there.
There's a hole of it.
Yeah, that's the water from the outside's coming in. Hold on. Yes. So we've got a lot of blue there. Blue. You can see the blue. There's an oil sheen on that, the groundwater. I'm concerned because he's got a well right there. Tank's in bad shape. So this is a failure. It gets called in. We'll start the process. That's all terrible. Okay, we're finishing up here now. Mike's sweeping up. We put 6 mil plastic at the bottom of the void. Put the 5 tons of overburden on. We put another 5 tons of clean fill. Tanks in place, burners running. Everything's good. We're packing up. We'll come back here now and do a remediation. But again, folks, here's a guy who was thinking about selling his property, and he did the smart thing. It's not even on the market. He took care of this underground tank. These underground tanks are definitely rearing their ugly head at closing. A new buyer's attorney will not let their client close on a home with an underground tank. Take care of it long before closing comes. I have a lot of my customers that they've got closing in 2 weeks and then they give me a phone call. It's not going to work. Take care of it long before. It will be an issue. So because he did this, now it's not even on the market yet. We'll take care of this in a couple of weeks for him, then he'll put it on the market, and it's never been an issue. But if you got an underground oil tank and it's been in there for 15 years, give me a call. I'll give you some prices, I'll give you some advice, we can talk a little bit, and you can make a decision how you want to move forward. But for now, it's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental. All right, we are loading up. We are completed here. Everything came out good. I think it was 7.36 tons of contamination. It was about a 4-foot band of contamination in there. Sidewalls were initially clean. Buttoned it up. Everything looks good. Results from the potable water analysis and the soil analysis will come back from the lab in about 2 weeks. At that point in time, we'll write the full closure report. We submit a copy to the homeowner. We submit a copy to the state asking for closure. We submit a copy to the town, which he'll close out that open permit on the tank that failed. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. It's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.